Oh, hi. Welcome to Thrift Store Show and Tell, episode 69. I think this is just, no, it's three trips to the thrift store over just one day. Um, and so I'm going to show you what I got. For some reason, wrapped everything up. I got this sheet with cheetahs on it, which I think is amazing, that I plan to use as a curtain in my studio. Um, and for some reason, everything I got, I wrapped up in this sheet in probably not the best way. So we'll figure out unwrapping it and I'll show you what I got. Um, First things first, I got this pair of two little birds that I think are very adorable. This was with a huge collection of Precious Moments figurines. These are not Precious Moments, I'm pretty sure. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't usually work with Precious Moments because they're just too, let's see, what's the word? I don't know, like too specific to my, like already infused with their own meaning. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so otherwise, I got this little shell dish. I don't know, I like to work with putting things in shells occasionally for some reason. Oh, this is actually two shells. I didn't realize. It's one shell on top of another shell. Sweet little dish. Also love yellow. Then a rose, which, as you may know, I collect flowers for different types of sculptures. What else do we have in here? Oh, yes, this little swan. So at this one thrift store that I get a lot of stuff at frequently, all I got this time was this cheetah sheet and this little swan. And the guy at the cash register was just in love with it. He just kept saying, like, it's so, so sweet. And look how tiny it is. And it is sweet and it is tiny. And tiny things are wonderful. Okay, so let's try to get some more things out of here without breaking anything. Oh, yes, this is exciting. Two dolphins. I have had one of these before, and I made a sculpture out of it. And I think the sculpture is in LA at a gallery. This sculpture is very similar. This piece is very similar to the one I made a sculpture out of, but not exactly the same. Anyway, I love the way this is modeled. I think the water is really cool. The dolphins are great. I love how like their tails and their fins are free. That will make it awesome to make something cool. Okay. I'm gonna try to do a little flip over here. Oh yeah, it's been a couple of days, so I'm figuring out what I got. This is just it's a wall pocket, so that means, it's like a little vase that you hang on your wall. But it's shaped like an apple, which I just thought was funny, and I've been collecting fruit for a piece that I'm gonna do probably. Who knows if it'll end up being actually having the fruit in it, but so far it is, because I also found these grapes, which are really wonderful and also hang on the wall. It's just a strange thing. I was excited to find these. They felt really unusual to me. And I also have, last thing that is embedded in the sheet, you can see all the dirt that was in there, is this little quail with a broken beak. Still nice sculpted feathers, and just kind of put that there. And I just got a few more other things. One is this bird, who I realized had like a ball of twine inside. And then when I went to the cash register, the woman was looking at the tag and she said, "Oh, it says string holder." And so apparently you're supposed to pull the string out the bird's beak. I don't know how you would thread it. It seems like a real pain. Anyway, I just got this bird because I thought he was chunky and funny, and I liked the wing pattern, and I liked that he had an open beak. And I got a bonus ball of twine, which is always exciting. I could tell like two stories about twine, but I will not. Okay, so then the other thing I got at that same thrift store where I got the twine bird was this yellow lamp, which is just like a basic yellow lamp with kind of a cool little finial on top that is actually made of like plastic or Bakelite's plastic. It might be Bakelite. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so I love lamps. I do not need more lamps. I was at this thrift store and they had a sign that said Mondays 50% off lamps and furniture. And I was like, oh my God, it's Monday. This would only be $2.50. I must purchase it. And then I realized that it was not Monday. It was in fact Tuesday. And then I was just already like committed in my mind to buying it. So now so I bought it. And then I also thought, oh my gosh, I could use this for this yellow bird sculpture that I'm thinking about, which I intended to be a wall-mounted sculpture. And I think sometimes the thing that happens is just, I don't know, the world changes your intentions. And so, maybe the thing that was supposed to be on the wall is now a lamp. That sounds like me. Instead of, I don't know, I try to be practical and I fail. Anyhow, the last thing I got, which was the best thing I got, and something I'm totally thrilled about, was this elephant that is also a planter. And so now I'm kind of on this whole thing about like, can I make a sculpture that comes out of this elephant and then also utilize the planter in some way? Things to think about, exciting things to think about. Anyhow, that's it. All these little guys and my cheetah sheet and my unnecessary lamp. That's what I found at the thrift store the last time I went. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.